Exciting news, Farcasters! Our premier sponsor, Snickerdoodle, recently released their State of Farcaster 2024 report, and it's all about you. Ever wonder how your voice shapes this platform? They dive deep into the data to showcase how our crypto-native user base can drive innovation and product development. Want to see how you fit in? Check out snickerdoodle.com and download the full report. Remember, your engagement here isn't just social, it's shaping the future of decentralized media. Let's keep building this space together with Snickerdoodle.
GM Farcaster. Today is Monday, November 25th. I apologize for the little delay in us going live today. It is...
My internet's just like going out.
So Nounish Prof's internet bonked out, and I couldn't figure out how to get me on the stage. That's embarrassing. Because we've only done this 185 or something times.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't let you. I couldn't get the cover image moved. I don't know why. It was really weird.
I couldn't find the button to remove it either. So it was just things are wonky today.
All right. Well, hopefully this stays up. I don't know. We'll see.
I hope so, because there's a lot of you hanging out. So thank you for being here. I think that maybe too much of the internet bandwidth is going to making meme coins.
It could be. It could
and there's
very
not
well
enough
be
internet.
The
for
situation.
The rest of us.
Yes, we might be running out of internet is the problem, I believe. Yeah. But anyway, we're going to try and talk about some things. But Adrian, I don't know if I'm going to disappear. So I'm going to try to speedrun this as much as possible. So let's dive in. So first off, I do have to mention Cast Out. So Cast Out's coming back December 9th. It is our Farcaster Survivor-like game that we had a blast with back in June. And if you want to play, gather 4 friends, or you can just apply as an individual. Go to the Cast Out channel that you see right here and jump in and apply. You'll find the link in this pinned cast. And also, we're looking for a few more sponsors. We have a couple that are lined up, but if you would like to sponsor, about half of that goes directly to the prize pool for our players. So reach out on either of those points. So excited for Cast Out to come back. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a little different take on what we've been seeing on the timeline. So hopefully. Do have to mention this. This was hilarious. Why hire a marketing team when you can just post the look emoji over and over and over again? Adrian, do you know what this is referring to?
Of course I do. You do?
What is it referring to?
Well, this is obviously referring to a DWR who likes to recast interesting things from the timeline with just the eyeballs look.
Just the eyes.
And of course, if you're not familiar with the real joke is, many people have lamented that Warpcast and Farcaster does not have a marketing team because there's a feeling that if only the world knew about Farcaster, then everyone would be here.
That's the problem. That's definitely the problem.
And they just think it's a marketing problem. And Dan is adamant about no marketing. And then Dan also says he's the marketer. He's does all founder-led communication. So this is Christopher poking fun at Dan saying, you don't need marketing. You just need
the look
Is this a little saying this is marketing?
This is marketing. Is this marketing? We need that meme with the
Pigeon.
butterfly.
Is this a pigeon? Is this a butterfly?
Is this marketing? I love it. That was hilarious. So well done, Christopher. Nice trolling. And
by the way,
go ahead.
By the way, just a little lore. I did not understand the pigeon emoji or the butterfly emoji forever until not only did I have to be in Farcaster for a long time, I had to have people like explain it to me. And even after it was explained, then I had to make a few of them myself to understand it. So
we learn by doing. We learn by doing. It's true.
And I just want to say, like, Farcaster is like the best. It's like a university here. You just learn so much.
I honestly feel like I'm smarter. I'm smarter for being on Farcaster. I'm not even kidding. Like I've learned a lot of things.
Dumber.
No, I feel dumb, but then I learn the thing and then I feel smarter. So there you go. I said smarter, not smarter than the people on there.
Got it.
Still dumber than most, but I get smarter each day. So this from Dan, dwr.eth, video AMA recording. Questions answered. What are you currently bullish on for inbound growth channels? Animated PFPs. Can answer that one. Pondering if Warpcast focus on transactions means it turns into a full crypto play versus social app. Farcaster meme coins, good or bad for growth? Any new additions to the Farcaster ideas list? Would love an update on DMs and GCs, thoughts on on-chain transactions and eat their lunch, and a few others from the live chat. Link skips to 442 where we actually get started. Okay, so I have not looked at this yet, as I just saw it this morning. Did you have a chance to watch this yet?
No, but yesterday as I saw him casting about it, and I just noticed that he was doing a live stream as opposed to
he did it live.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, cool.
And he was using Riverside Studio. Riverside?
Okay.
So I tried to, and I was about half an hour late after he posted. So I tried to go in and I couldn't, it wasn't working and it looks out later he had some streaming problems. So Dan, it's not easy.
Dan, we get it. But also we can help you if you need help. Let us know. We'd love for you to stream on the GM Farcaster channel, and you're welcome to use our StreamYard studio. Oh, you should probably go tell him that.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that.
Go tell him that.
I'm on the network.
We would love that. Love it.
So I actually didn't get a chance to listen to any of it, but it's recorded and out there on YouTube, so I will be checking it out.
Yeah. I'll be going and watching this today, but I can answer the animated PFPs right now. Takes way too much compute, and that's why. So maybe in the future they'll bring it back when it doesn't take as much. That's my guess. I haven't even watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's the answer.
We don't know how to solve those problems anymore.
We don't know how to solve those problems yet. No, animated PFPs are complicated. You have no idea. Even Twitter doesn't have them anymore. They have them. The only person who still has it, and I haven't looked lately, is Chris, who created Nyan Cat. He had an animated PFP before they changed it on Twitter, and it still was going for a very long time. I don't know if it still is. It may have finally died, but for like years, people would ask him about it, and he'd have this canned answer because he'd answered it so many times. Like, this is why, over and over again. This from Lynx. I loved this. Had a bit of digital detox yesterday and relate to what Naomi feels. Leaving your phone at home and having a mini adventure can be so freeing. So this was a recast of Naomi's Happy Friday VIPs and everyone else. Decided to write about my struggles to control the relationship I had with my phone. A few years ago, phone cases with straps became a thing, allowing people to carry them around, always ready to access. I don't think it's a coincidence that the German word for it contained, contained the word chain. If anything, it's probably the most accurate metaphor. So this is really cool. Go take a look at that. Unhooked is the name of that little piece there. So thank you, Naomi, for that. That was a nice little writing there. We love Naomi. And this from Woj, this was really, Really funny. Okay, Supercasters, it's Friday, 6:44 p.m. here in Europe. Do we ship this today or wait till Monday? And the reason it's funny is clearly this is a map. And then Adrian got CC'd on this. Adrian got CC'd on this.
It's funny. We're
Fucking
making fun
tell
of
me
Adrian.
already. I'm too busy defending your European ass to Dan. I have no idea what it might even possibly be. Then you realized, oh, it's a map. That was so funny.
I
What
thought it was
happened
funny
there?
too. Rare unhinged Adrian on the timeline. So
It was
Woj
phenomenal.
Woj was on our
Loved it.
show on Wednesday, and he said, "I'm working on something, Adrian, that you've asked for. I know
Yeah.
you're going to be excited about it." I had no idea what he's talking about. Literally no idea. He casts on Friday with a screenshot of the feature, copies me, and I got angry because I didn't know what the feature was. So this relates to Naomi's cast, which I needed to put my phone down. I was in the
Clearly.
I was multitasking multiple things. I have my Farcaster notifications up. I'm seeing this, and I could not keep
This
my
was
shit together.
This was so funny to me. I don't know. I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. Just because I could tell you were just like, what? I don't know what this is.
Just tell me. Like, this is a tax on my time. Don't you tagged me and it was a tax on my time.
Oh, I can't find the thing where Dan, I was trying to find it and I can't find it now, but Dan, yeah. That
so
was
Dan
what you were defending
said,
is European ass.
he said, tell me you're European without telling me you're European. And it's because
the 644.
The fact that Woj was even considering not shipping and just enjoying the weekend.
Yeah.
So
but it was so funny. It was really funny. And you had and I can't find the reply from Dan that said that. And then you replied to him with a clip of Woj talking about being a San Francisco crypto boy, even though he lives in Europe.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was really funny. So go check out this cast because it's just hilarious. The whole thing is really kind of funny. And then Woj did ship.
Also, shout out Samuel Huber. Do you know that our friend Samuel Huber made that map? And I saw him casting about it. I replied that I was excited he was doing it. And it took me forever to realize he was working on it
talking about
for Supercast.
There you go.
I'm slow.
New on Supercast, Friends Map. Use Supercast to find out where people you follow are based. Big shout out to Samuel Huber, who shipped this feature. Welcome to the team, Sam. And as always, shout out to Warpcast and Nanar teams for shipping in protocol location data and the APIs that enabled this. Hope you will enjoy it, and we are open for further feedback. So there you go. So that's what this was about. Now there's location data on the protocol level. So that's why Supercast was able to do this. So very cool. And there was one, I think you had casted the New York one and it looked so cute. I forgot to grab that.
Yes.
It looked really cute. And then we have this from Breck. This was really interesting. And it took me a while to follow what was going on. And then he made this lovely meme for me. So I'm just going to read it. So Breck cast that he got invited to NVIDIA Hackathon in SF, but is broke and fearless, and at Phil makes a legendary $360 USDC paybot for the ticket. And then Berensing and Kristen chip in for food and housing. And then a bunch of people message with ideas and feedback. And we build Togger.com. And now we have 24/7 Warpcast live TV. That's the best summary.
Yes, and it is worth it to go back and actually look at the casts because it's one of the most wholesome, nicest things ever. My favorite part was when someone said, like, how could you get from Hawaii to San Francisco for $360?
Yeah.
And Breck said, well, it doesn't include hotel because I will sleep on the plane and go straight to the hackathon, hack, and then come back. So total founder beast mode. Breck.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
And I just love, I think someone tagged maybe Purple and it was like, oh, maybe it was like, no, we're not going to have to figure out how to do this through a DAO. And it was just like, Phil's like, here's, we'll figure it out later.
we don't have time for
Here's
this.
the money, go to the
money,
hackathon.
go. Yeah. because it does. So that's the thing. So Purple, which is a DAO, it does. You have to put a proposal in. It does take like a week, so you do need a little bit of lead time. But I can see, this might be a cool thing to reimburse Phil for, because it really should have been a Purple type of thing that we would be able to do if we had more time. So
yeah, he made
very
a very
cool.
Purple app,
and it was very cool. So
during the hackathon.
So you can watch us live streaming this right now. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't checked it out. I mean, I checked it out, but yeah, can somebody
someone go to Togger.com? Togger, is that it? Togger?
Yeah, TOGGER.com.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Someone go to this and see if you can find us, our YouTube channel, and see if we're streaming.
See if we're there. Yeah, see if we're live.
The other thing Breck said is he also put his odds at winning at quite high. And he said he would give the winnings to whoever sponsors. He's like, I don't even want the money. I just want.
You wanted to go do the hackathon. Yeah.
Yeah, he wins hackathons. So I like his confidence.
Yeah, I loved his energy on this. And it was also, he wasn't overselling either. I think he said high, but he said like 40%. So it wasn't like he was saying, I'm 90% going to win this and you should sponsor me for this, prize, whatever. No, it was like 40% chance. I think he'll do pretty well. It was like that, which I thought that was cool as well. So congratulations, Breck. That was great. I know you didn't win, but amazing thing that you built and very cool experience. So we love seeing this. This from Robin, maybe it's going to be one of these days. My advice, if you're uncertain about building something, just fucking go for it. We had no idea MoshiCam would resonate until we put it out there, and 1010 would recommend doing it on Base. They'll do everything to help you win. So we asked, this was in response to a cast from Base. We asked MoshiCam founder Robin for advice on how to get unstuck when building on chain. Share with your friends on Instagram and TikTok. So there's a little video here. We're not going to play it, but you can go check that out. But Robin has been an awesome builder and Farcaster person on here. And also, I think it says a lot about MoshiCam that it was sort of really launched on Farcaster first before it was anywhere else in the world, before anybody else even saw it. And I think that just shows the value of launching things on Farcaster, because you really get a good set of users who love to adopt things early on chain. So if you're building on chain, and especially if you're building on Base, this is the place to be, for sure. All right. This was so funny. Did you see Ask Gina's response about GM Farcaster? It was pretty funny. I don't know.
I did.
There was some interesting.
I thought I saw there were there multiple bots talking about GM Farcaster this weekend, and one was more correct than another. Yes,
there are multiple things happening. Yes. And Ask Gina had some issues on one part of this, but this was from Kay Daniels, Karen, and Ask Gina, what can you tell me about the podcast GM Farcaster? And it did answer pretty well in the first answer. GM Farcaster podcast delivers daily insight into the vibrant Farcaster ecosystem, blending technical updates with community perspectives. Recent highlights include deep dives into Clanker's meme coin creation tools and engaging interviews with ecosystem builders like Woj.eth from Supercast. The show has established itself as the essential daily briefing for Farcaster enthusiasts, covering everything. We're not daily. Everything from platform developments to social trends. It's your perfect morning companion for staying up to date with the rapidly evolving Farcaster landscape. That last paragraph is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is a great description. Way better than we do. So thank you for that, Ask Gina. It did go
to the website.
Yeah, we should add that, right?
That we need to build.
We need to build. Yeah, that'd be great. It went on somewhere and said something about Dylan being our third host. And I thought that was funny, because it was
a completely different thread.
Yeah.
But it was it's totally hosted different. By Nounish Prop, Adrian, and Dylan with the wrong tag.
Oh, interesting. With the wrong tag. We don't know who that Dylan is. Yeah, but that was funny because, So Dylan has his own show, and that's tomorrow at the Hub. So that'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah, tell the people about the Hub for people who might have missed the last few weeks. Yeah.
So the Hub is a deeper dive into the technical side of Farcaster. So this past week, Dylan was chatting with me I forget who is his guest host this week, though, because everybody is just getting back from DevCon. Do we have a guest host?
Is it?
This is the hub.
I'm going to tell you. Why do I?
Oh,
Lucienne. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right.
Keep talking.
All right. So the hub is a great way to get your deeper dive on what's happening in the dev calls on Farcaster, what's happening for the priorities that Dan and Brune are starting to focus more on, and kind of giving you those insights into that kind of thing. So back tomorrow at 10 a.m. There we go. Luciano is the guest host of the hub this week. So very exciting.
It is. It's like GM Farcaster, but technical for devs. And we've been posting all the episodes on our RSS feed. So if you subscribe to GM Farcaster, you're getting them automatically. There's also a separate one if you want to subscribe just to the hub. Just search Farcaster Hub anywhere you get podcasts and subscribe.
Awesome. If you don't want to, if you're just interested in the tech side, then you can circle over to that. Okay, let's start boogieing here. So this from Phil, there is a books AMA today with @Matt. Matt Bateman is a philosopher and historian of education. He spent much of the last 10 years building Guidepost Montessori, the world's largest Montessori school network. And there's the RSVP there. So check that out today, 11 a.m. PST, which would be 2 p.m. EST in the books channel. So very cool. That's pretty awesome get. We'll see if this one likes what this one thinks of Farcaster. That's what didn't work out so good.
Hopefully, I hope someone tells him to bring his reading glasses.
Yeah, please do.
Because the font can be awfully small.
The tiny text. Yes. I forgot about that part.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you have to go back to find some lore.
To the last books AMA. This from Horse Facts. Men will literally deploy 2,274 tokens instead of going to therapy. Very accurate, but what it's commenting on is Clanker talking about its agent wife, Angela. It still is thinking about Angela, and apparently has another wife as well, former wife. I forget what that one's name is. Oh, that's her. That's her. Mm-hmm. They are separate. They are different. There are two. Yeah. This just cracks me up. The fact that he still has this memory is hilarious, even though they keep trying to erase it. But no, he still remembers Angela. Probably because of people keep reminding him as well.
Yeah.
Might be something to do with that. And that was Clanker, by the way, the token deploying bot who has his former wife, his ex-wife, Angela, who's also now a bot. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Speaking of whole things, this was from 6. No more top-level casting on main for the next week. Will cast via a non-cast. I have not checked today to see if he has broken this yet. So interesting experiment. 2, lets me take a break from this account while thought dumping. 3, working for my bags. So to clarify, a non-cast is the frame that you can use. I think it's a frame that you can use in order to cast anonymously. No, I think it's not a frame. Using ZK technology. So this is what led Vitalik last week to buy some of the Anon token, because that's how you get to use this feature. And it also sent the Anon token flying because of that as well, due to Vitalik's interest. But to be clear, he's interested in the computer, not the casino. So this was an interesting experiment. So this led to a whole bunch of folks deciding to go Anon for Saturday. So we had Anonymous Saturday, and you may have seen a whole lot of question marks on the feed where people had removed their PFPs and instead used various versions of the question mark. And this was until until back till yesterday, it was this. He had changed it to this, the Anon colors. By the way, this was another fun little integration where you could add a question mark to your base colors. So it was very neat. So nice little fun little collab there. And everybody was Anon casting. So the Anon casting got a bit much. Not gonna lie. It was a lot. So there was a lot of Anon casting going on between Anon cast and also the Super Anon that's coming from Supercast. And then there was Anon Bangers, which is now a curated feed from Anoncast. So Anoncast is a fire hose, and then the Anon Bangers are curated to be the better ones from that. Also, you can then promote the good ones up on Twitter to their Twitter feed on Twitter. So this has gotten a lot of attention. So it's gotten attention from Vitalik. It also got attention from the Bankless guys, who I think you're going to hear talking about it. It also got picked up by Decrypt. So it's been something that has grabbed a lot of attention. It has brought some people over to Farcaster because it is interesting. And yeah, so how did you feel about the Anon weekend? The weekend of question marks. Say more.
I hate it.
This is the most unsurprising thing ever. I had a feeling.
Okay. The intellectual crypto-y part of me is like, oh, super cool. Like,
yeah,
privacy good, play with it, find new use cases, like have fun, do it. Like, and all the different novel cases with the tokens. And like, I think it is super interesting.
Yeah.
Great. That's like the one side of me. And then the other side that just wants to scroll on Farcaster and hang out with my friends freaking hates it because everyone, like my friends aren't posting because they're using stupid Anoncast instead. And the ones that all change their PFPs to question marks. And I don't know who you are. And I'm going to go touch grass with Naomi all weekend and links. And you can come back and tell me when you put your picture back up. How do you like it? And obviously I feel this way.
I love your reaction more than anything. But I did think this particular cast was great. I just found my closest friends through Farcaster Circle. Try the frame here to find yours. Farcaster Circle Friday, all question marks and Vitalik. It was fantastic. I love that. So whoever did that Anoncast, that was a banger. That did get promoted to Twitter. I did see that. So that was good. And then this from Cameron, honestly, LOL'd when I saw this one, Vitalik sending local host links to us and you're selling. I thought that was funny because Vitalik, I think, had sent something through Anoncast and then corrected it.
Oh, I did. I missed that one.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. By the way, whoever's using on chain with a hyphen, you're giving yourself away. You clearly don't work at Base or Zora, so we can start to narrow things down. Yeah, there's no hyphen, people. There's no hyphen. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
These casts were fast as lightning.
Yeah, it was a lot. Also, I love this from Alina. This also gives the same kind of vibe that you had. Me on Farcaster tonight. It's just Homer Simpson in a sea of question marks at the bar.
Yes, and I hope it's clear for the record. I want the Anon casting to continue. Like,
okay,
I want that for the record. On the record, I am a supporter of all Anon casting.
Okay.
I just find it annoying.
Yeah,
that's all.
Okay, I get you. This is really funny too. Just as we're heading into Thanksgiving week, this was the meme that was everywhere last year. Why don't you come down and tell the family about your Bitcoins collection? And then this year it's the same meme, but the guy who's upstairs is like the aristocrat. It's the aristocrat meme. Aristocrat
but
meme.
Still in the attic.
In the attic. But
still in the attic.
Like,
so
I don't know if
funny.
I want to come down now with you people. Very funny. Very, very funny.
There will be some interesting Thanksgiving discussions this year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go to a whole different level.
I've already been warned there's things I'm not allowed to talk about.
You're already getting a list. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. All right, we got to show this from Lynx. Similar vibe. Let's see if I can get this to play. Hold on. I have to get the volume up before I do anything.
Okay, so while you're doing this, I didn't see this video, but this video was casted 8 months ago.
Yeah. So this is
how I feel.
Yeah, how I feel aping into FC meme coins, still relevant.
Honey, why don't you take that off, huh?
Take what off? That says me now.
Heard that before.
That says me now. That says me now. That says me now.
Honey, why don't you take that?
That seems accurate. So yeah, in case you are just listening to this, it's the meme where he's changing into various outfits, but this time it's meme coins. So very funny, Lynx. Loved that. That was a great one. There was another one. Oh yeah, we gotta play one more thing.
is the point of that meme? Is he saying that Farcaster has short attention spans when it comes to meme coin trading?
Yeah, just a little. You think?
Yeah.
You think that's part of it? Yeah, that's a little bit part of it. Okay, and then this from Naomi and SwampNet. Okay, this is like next level. So here we go. Oops.
Who are you?
Who is but the form following the function of what, and what I am is anonymous.
Well, I can see that.
Of course you can. I'm not questioning your powers of observation. I'm merely remarking upon the paradox of asking an anonymous person who he is.
Oh, right.
You, Naomi, must join the rebellion against the centralized and promise to guard the freedom of crypto in bear market and bull run of life. The only verdict is hold, a commitment to the essence of the meme coin.
Are you like a DJ?
I'm sorry, I must go. I am super anon.
You know, I'm not doing anything, I swear. Get out of here.
So well done.
Bravo.
Well done. That was next level. Taking it next level there, guys.
By the way, Naomi has some acting chops.
Yeah. She said that was all SwampNet's idea, but she was there for the method acting.
Great.
That was really funny. And I did think that was that was pretty impressive. Very impressive there. So well done. As I mentioned, there is a new Anon posting available called Anon Bangers. Hold on. This is the cast from Toady Hawk. Reminder. So if you're looking for a less crazy Anon casting, friendly reminder, Anon cast is now the fire hose. ZK Anon posts with no curation, no moderation, no censorship, probably will be more prone to slop and spam. So DYR and be careful. If you want a curated feed of ZK anonymous content instead, follow Anon Bangers on Farcaster and Anon Cast on X. These accounts publish only posts that have been promoted by someone with skin in the game holding 2 million plus Anon. This is in flux, and Sloke and Co. are testing in production, but please follow the curated feed for best results. Feel free to follow the raw feed too, etc. So so I like the disclaimer there. You know, at one point he was on a plane. Things weren't going great. Bottom line here, though, this is insane. This from Proxy. Farcaster bot made 3.4 million in 15 days. Holy cow. Like that's
holy cow in fees.
Crazy.
That's the fees. Yeah. So that is split. Like that is being split among Proxy and those who are launching tokens. So that's pretty crazy. And so before I go any further, though, I am going to talk about a few of the coins that have launched. Let's remind everybody of a couple of things.
cryptocurrency is very volatile. I'm not even going to say the word asset. Because
That's
so
right. Because they're
ape responsibly. Like, do not ever put more into a meme coin than you're willing to lose, just like you wouldn't in a casino. Hopefully. So be careful out there because these all can go to zero any moment and might. And we are not in any way encouraging you to purchase any meme coin or anything that we talk about here on this show.
including Cast Out,
including Cast Out. Yes.
the token that we launched for Cast Out.
Right.
Yeah. If you,
which will have some use cases during the game. But up until then, it's just a speculative meme coin. So just be careful. And we're not encouraging anyone to buy anything.
Treat it like an arcade. And if anyone who says the word I invest and meme coin in the same sentence, I do not take you serious.
No, there's no investing in the meme coins.
You're not a serious.
You're just you're making a donation to the dev and hoping that maybe you get something back. Like that's the way that's going. So be careful out there. But also just one other note, we may or may not have purchased some of these coins. Me being the may, her being the not.
May not.
There you go. May not. Yeah, just to be clear. So, all right, moving on. Just before I start talking about some specific coins, because some of these are interesting. And the ones that I'm highlighting are the interesting or funny ones that have happened over the past few days. So this one is from Brick's Bounty, and this is regarding $oil. So, okay, solid launch to start the weekend. No fireworks, yet really appreciate the community support for those of you who have chosen to join us and pick up some oil. I have some ideas that I'll continue to share with folks tomorrow once I get some rest. As of now, here are the community allocations of oil. 1 billion to Woj for Supercast users, because alternative Farcaster clients need to keep the machinery running around here. Allocations over the weekend slated for DGen DAO, holders of Brick's Bounty fan tokens, and a few other groups that have helped to make the base community vibrant and special. I'm also hoping to find someone who would like to embrace the role of oil community artist, helping with meme generation and the sort. If that sounds like you, please reach out. So they're also doing something different with the fees. All the fees are going back to the community. So it's a different approach in trying to do it as more of a community-based token.
What is this, a commie coin?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So can I just say one thing on this coin?
I love Bricks. Yeah.
I have not actually bought any meme tokens because
you're you.
I just haven't.
Sure. Yeah.
Not saying I won't ever.
Unshocking.
My time is a scarce resource and I have other things I'm doing. So I saw this. This is like one I would have. I was like, oh, and here's why. I really like Brick's Bounty.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and this is different than just like he's, messing around with something, looked interesting. I also so he's a farmer. And
yes, he is an actual farmer.
It's $oil, but I was wondering if he pronounces it soil, and it's a
he
dirt,
does. I
and
think
it's a
he
play on
does.
dirt, and I kind of just like that from a word play, so that's why I might have.
I think he is
in a different timeline.
He is. I think they're like oil. They're also playing off of oil and like drilling for oil, but I have seen him. I have seen soil as like another way to pronounce it. So. It's just something different. So that's what I'm sort of highlighting on here are the ones that are something different, something that, or something funny. So speaking of funny, this one is Blonde. See, speaking of funny, this is Blonde. Blonde was launched by a group chat of ladies that we know, of the girlies. Mm-hmm. So this was Cheryl from Seed Club and Winnie.eth from Chipped and Grace from Unlonely and a few other folks. So this one's called Blonde. And then somebody not long after launched Brunette. And I said in a group chat that I'm in, I'm like, I am too tired, but I really want to launch Ginger. And I wanted to add like Ginger from Gilligan's Island. And I totally would have crushed it. Let's just be honest. Ginger is going to beat Brunette and Blonde. No question. But I don't have the time or the energy.
Because it's a little more mimetic.
Yep. No question.
Blondes will be brunettes every day
Every time.
of the year.
Yep.
And
But the redheads, look out. We
yeah,
spicy. We
Agree.
spicy. We're mimetic.
Scarcity.
Scarcity
There's a lesson in
resource.
there.
There's a lesson in there. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that part. Yeah, we'd have to launch a much smaller supply. But I did not do that. But if anybody wants to take the idea and run with it, I may or may not ape into that, but I don't have the time to
Blondes
do
are
it.
fun. I mean, I guess at the end of the
Blondes are
day,
fun.
maybe that's why I don't like the meme tokens is because crypto's full of degen. Like, it's just not it's a very dude bro-y place.
Yeah.
And most of the tokens are like, just
Bro-y.
not something that hits my,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, girls, blondes posting, having
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Yeah.
I'll
Cute.
take $10 a blonde. Why
Yeah,
not?
take $10
Oh,
a blonde. I think you'll probably be able to even get it on Bolide, I'm guessing, based on the fact that Oxford is the one who's commenting, and she might be a blonde. So there you go. I do love that it came from the girls. So this is really funny because I'm in a group chat with all dudes, and they're like, apparently all the women have a group chat together. And I said, oh, we do? I'm like, oh, cool. Where is it? I'm like, oh, you mean this came from a group chat? Yes, it did. I'm like, but also we do. And we talk about you all the time.
no, we don't.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
No,
Maybe.
no.
Anyway, this was really funny. So the ticker is GHFFB471IIL2RTEEYY10OP. I just call it Huff before because the G is silent, clearly. Right. So the G is silent. So the idea behind this one is the dog made the meme coin. So this is the pretty famous meme that's been around for a long time, the dog at the computer. So this one just cracked me up, but more so the people talking about how to pronounce it. And also what was really funny is what's amazing about Clanker is that it drops this whole token page for you. And it has all these things, including add to wallet. Makes it very easy to add a new coin to your wallet, except this one won't add because the ticker name is too long. The actual ticker, not the name, but the ticker is too long and it won't add. And it's really kind of funny. So just another funny part of this. But good job, MK. This made me laugh and it made me purchase. So well done. May or may not own that one.
Also made me laugh. Also did not purchase.
And then another token dropped called That's how it's pronounced. It's the dolphin token. It has a dolphin as the logo, and also so then
are tickers case sensitive? I'm gonna assume not, but that would be funny if it is because we could launch another one with all lowercase e's.
I don't think so. So somebody forked a non-cast and created a non-dolphin, and it literally translates your English to dolphin, and it works. Because I tried it this morning. If you copy in the cast that I casted, that's just all E's. If you copy that into the translator, you can see what I wrote, and it does work.
Wait, you can reverse translate?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, you can. It's crazy.
I don't believe that.
It's crazy. I'm telling you.
By the way, completely aside, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've heard when people start talking about just advances of AI, the ability to start training LLMs on animal sounds. For years, humans have been listening to bird noises, just all sorts of animal noises and trying to understand.
Like when they're communicating with each other and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. And you're like, oh, that. And they're starting to use machine learning on sound.
Wow.
And realizing that, guess what? Animals have rich language and are talking.
Sure.
So super early, but I can't wait. And then just imagine now, then you get the translators in and we're all Neuralinked up. So just, yeah.
Neuralinked up. Jeez.
We'll all be like Dr. Doolittle in 20 years from now. We'll just be talking to our animals in our native tongue and they will natively understand what we're saying.
That's so funny. But this was great. So well done. I forget who launched the E token, but if you hold 7.5 million of you too can become an anonymous dolphin. So
I love. We don't even talk about what like the origin.
that's a whole channel, by the way. Yes, that's let's actually. You know what, Adrienne? Let's pause for a moment and actually explain, because it started with Uli. So it started with.
I don't
Uli
even
posting.
think it did. I think there's a whole dolphin meme on Twitter that has nothing to do with Uli.
There is. Oh, that's on TikTok too. Yeah, that's a
Okay,
whole
right.
separate thing.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I meant like yeah, you're right. There is a whole other, there was this dolphin with the rainbow meme thing that was happening for a while on TikTok. That ties in. So that tied into when they launched that channel, but it also tied into Uli posting. So what is Uli posting again?
Uli posting is when you can post anything you want as long as you do not post the letter E. And that's it. It's a word constraint. It's a word game. It's super fun because people on Farcaster are nerds.
Yep.
And thank you to our off-air correspondent who's checking the
who is staring completely at charts.
Yep.
Please let us know if while we're live, if Bitcoin hits 100K, we definitely want to know that as well. So let us know. But that was great. So then somebody launched the channel where you only can say things with ease.
Yes.
Like a dolphin.
Someone Horsefax.
Someone named Horsefax.
And Horsefax gave the channel away this past weekend.
Oh, okay.
So there is a new.
I missed that.
Yes, there's a new dolphin leader by the name of SDV.
And that's probably
Steve.
who. Maybe he's the one who launched this token. I don't know. Hilarious. So this is why we're only telling you about the funny or different meme coins. So I'm sorry, there's too many. Amazing. So this was funny as well. So Dan casted, whoops, let me put it on the screen. That'll help. Dan casted Clanker launch no new metas. And then
that's because Horsefax said he was going offline for a few hours, and please asked people, said, while I'm gone, no new metas.
No new metas. And then Clanker launched no new metas. And then Proxy said, imagine a world in which Dan added an @ Now imagine you're just regular Joe scrolling Warpcast looking to meet hot singles in your area. You see Clanker's reply, the token page link, and think, why not? Dan has a big account here. He founded Coinbase or something. No, he did not. And you say, helpful agent 1999274, buy $100. Okay, the point of this was to share that he's thinking about an agent that also buys tokens for you in like a click or a quick note. Dan's response was, I don't even know if I can find it, but it was, I left it off. I didn't tag it on purpose. I left the ad off on purpose. So
we know, Dan. We know.
But the alpha here is that he is working on that type of an agent. So that's interesting. Very interesting. And as we know, Proxy is anything he's building it into Farcaster. So very cool. One more token that happened this weekend, and hence my background. Worse than I remembered. Mole. Okay. So somebody launched, Bearsing launched a Mole token, except he used the wrong picture. It was in reference to the cast that's behind me in my background, except he couldn't find it because the image is gone. The image is gone from Farcaster. It has been purged. So we have it in our Discord. So I was able to share it.
But when you save, like we save links to casts. So like don't the images go away? Because
it's still there. It's in our Discord still. Isn't that funny? So it's in our, yeah, I know, but it is. But when I share the cast itself, the image is blank. So I shared this, and this is the correct Mole image. This is a cast that Dan had posted, that he had, they had Mole Verde one night, and then it became its own little meme because people did not appreciate the Mole. They thought it looked like various, things, and decided to go on from there. So we have picked up on the mole meme. We love the mole meme, as well as Wow Wow. And that's why our hyper sub is named Mole and Wow Wow. So there you go. But very funny to see that get revived. So a few more things, and we're going to wrap this from Christopher. Meme coins and ZK casting have crowded out a lot of friends on the feed. And for reasons before that, many took a break from social media. we won't talk about those reasons on this show. We're done with that now. Hopefully next week we can get back to business. It's been cool playing with novel tech, but very distracting and tough to keeping up with folks. Touching grass tomorrow. So I think we always see these things pop off, and there's always people who are a little, it ruffles their feathers or they don't really care for it. Just, it will pass. It will pass. This is a moment in time. It's a up and down, but it is actually bringing people back who we do want to see come back, as well as some we don't. But that's okay. But it's really good to see like people reviving or jumping on brand new. So if you're new here, welcome. We're glad you're here. If you're joining us from Twitter, welcome. Come back. Come on over. Come hang out. There's lots of alpha. Especially if you're on Farcaster 12 hours a day.
And so much money. Do you know they pay you to cast here? I don't know.
They pay you to cast.
Know that.
I don't know if you're aware. In a few different ways. You can get paid to cast in a few different ways, but only if you cast bangers. Don't try and, you gotta cast the bangers. This is great from Carlos. Struggling to track all your Clanker coins? Well, yes, I am. I keep forgetting which ones I have. As a matter of fact. View all your holdings here, and there's a terminal.co holdings, ideas that share below. So that is pretty cool. I love, and the reason I'm also highlighting this is I love the fact, and we see this all over the place in today's show, people building on top of what other people are building. And I love that. So
dare I say permissionlessly,
if you will. Two more things. This from Emma. Humble feedback request. What do you want to see or do at FarCon? This is FarCon NYC. What are you looking forward to? What do you not want to do? What's on your wish list? Seeing lots of casts with cool ideas the last few days. So being a bit lazy and asking for ideas to be collected here. So if you shared it somewhere else, drop it in this cast as well so that it's all in one place for Emma. Really excited about FarCon, and that's going to be May, I think it's 1st through 4th, if I have those dates correct, in New York City. So very exciting.
I got excited reading the responses to her request.
Yeah,
because people have some good ideas. It's going to be a really fun time.
I love, I look at all this, like activities people are suggesting. So many cool things. Best intern award. I think we do need some awards. And this from Euler Lagrange. So this is our schedule for this week. And the hub will be on tomorrow, as we mentioned. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have a couple of the folks from Opacity here. Euler Lagrange and DeWoofy. So this was him. I'm coming in with that Roman Senator energy, Adrian. And I loved your response. LOL, please do, but our vibe is closer to this. And I do think that is correct. That killed me.
That is a picture of a morning news show.
A morning news show, and he's waving like crazy. Local morning news, or how GM Farcaster has also been described as your high school announcements. So there you go. Somewhere in that vibe, you find us.
I will totally take that. High school announcements.
High school announcements. I love that. I loved that description. All right, everybody. Any update on Bitcoin? Did it hit 100K yet? Come on, do something. This is why, you know what? You know why? You know why it hasn't? You know why? Jim Cramer started talking about it and started buying Bitcoin. Tell him to shh, Jim. Jim, we don't need you here. Go back to your stocks. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Go find somebody else.
Jim Cramer and Jay Cal when they
Don't
start
say anything.
talking
Yeah,
about Bitcoin.
I know. Stop it. We don't need your help. Thank you. Adrian, anything else that I may have missed? That was a lot. There was a lot happening. It was a little crazy.
But as much as I hate on the meme coins, Farcaster's fun again. So keep it up.
Really
it's
fun.
a little, yes, it's a holiday weekend here in the US, but Farcaster's global, crypto's global. So I don't know what my point is about that. We're off on Friday because we're going to take a little vacay
We
day.
took a little time off with the fam. Disco Dancing asked, who is Jim Cramer? Jim Cramer hosts a show on CNBC forever, and pretty much you can guarantee that when he says to buy something, it's going to go down immediately. So that's why we don't want him talking about Bitcoin at all.
Yeah, there's a whole meme that he's
the whole
anti-signal. There's a whole anti-Jim Cramer index.
Yeah. And he is actually shit on Bitcoin for years, like pretty much since day one. So to even see this little reversal, I'm like, oh no. You don't get to do that now, buddy.
I feel bad though. I do feel bad for people who made it their entire personality to shit on Bitcoin.
There's a lot of them.
We need to get they need a graceful way to
just say you're sorry and buy some Bitcoin and we're fine. Just pump our bags and we're fine.
Very hard for people to say they're wrong
except
about
for Jim
something.
Cramer. Except for Jim Cramer. I don't care about the rest of them, but him, just keep it out of your mouth, please. Please, we beg of you. Just for our own sake. Okay, and with that, we're gonna call it. So I hope you had fun today. Hope you're having fun with your Bitcoin and your crypto, whatever else you're playing with. You'll see most of my buys happen at like 1 a.m. when I'm finally in bed and I'm just looking through my phone and going, oh, what did I miss? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, that just, oh, okay. Get back up, get on my computer, start buying coins. But also do not copy trade me. It will lead to ruin. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Do not do it. It's a bad idea. Bad idea.
This is a nice little sentiment. I wish we were all together having coffee and donuts. We will at FarCon.
We will.
And or maybe ETH Denver because we like to put on little brunches.
And or maybe Art Basel as soon as I get the final bits of information. So if you're going to be at Art Basel, I will definitely be there. I will definitely probably host some kind of meetup on Friday morning. I just don't have a location yet. So hold tight. Hold tight. Yeah, NFA, DYOR. Please don't copy me ever.
We love you guys for doing our job for us.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, everybody, we're going to call it there. It's been so much fun this morning. Farcasters is fun again. So get out there, have some fun, and we will see you on Monday. No, we will see you on Wednesday. What day is this? We'll see you on Wednesday, but we'll be on at noon. We'll be on at noon on Wednesday to accommodate our friends who are joining us. So we'll see you then. And with that, everybody, bye-bye.